Hello, welcome to another episode of Optics Rate Debates. Today, and myself, Theodore, we will discuss a couple of technical terms today associated with laser rangefinders. We are going through our specification tables on our webpage from term to term. We are searching over the emails if we already received some questions about some specific terms. So today, which term are we going to debate today?
Well, the term we're going to debate today, Theodore, is the target mode or the priority, first priority.
Okay.
As we can see, we have here laser rangefinders and laser rangefinding binoculars. So what does this term actually mean?
Well, the target mode or the first priority mode, both the two different terms for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically the setting that a laser rangefinder or a rangefinding binoculars works this way, that if you have a target, let's say an animal, if you're a hunter, and the animal stands in the field, and behind the field in the background it's forest. And it's really, really hard to keep your hands steadily and aim steadily on the game with a rangefinder, because you always move a little bit. And what happens is that the laser rangefinder emits the laser beams every couple of, not every, multiple times in 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you spray with these laser beams the animal, and also probably because it's really hard to keep the image steady and to always aim on the animal, you also spray with these beams the background, so the forest behind the game. And all those devices which have target mode in their software or first priority mode will be able to detect where the animal is and where the background is. And they will give you the value of the animal, not the background.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can happen that, let's say, a deer stands at 300 meters away from you, and there is a forest even 100 further away, that means at 400 meters. And when you aim at the animal, at the deer, you spray it with laser beams, and when they come back, when they reflect back from the animal, some of them also reflect back from the forest. And then the software inside knows that you're aiming for the animal which is closer. Even though it's smaller, even though other surfaces reflect the laser beams backwards also, but the device knows that you are trying to get the range reading on the first target. This is the animal which stands in front of the background.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the target mode.
I take it the longer the distance to the target you're observing, the more chance you have for this kind of deviations.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to keep the laser rangefinder steady on the animal if the animal is small.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first time you will try to measure on a normal roe deer on 400 meters, you will see how small it is.
Yes,
because all these laser rangefinders usually have these monoculars, they have magnification from 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere here, always fixed magnification. And with a 6-time magnification, the roe deer on 400 meters, it's really, really small target.
Mm-hmm.
So the chance that you will spray the background also with laser beams, it's big.
Of course.
And this is the reason why target mode is a must for hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And with binoculars, where you can also have 10-time magnification, like with this one, with this Leica, it's also even harder. With 10 times magnification, the image is even more shaky or less stable, and it happens even faster that you're spraying the background also with laser beams, and then it needs to have the first target priority to give you the proper reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can also, I take it, you can also solve this problem partially if you place this laser rangefinder on a tripod.
Yeah, on a tripod, then normally you will not spray all the surroundings of the target, but you will only measure the target and nothing else.
This is only for more a static type of observation.
Yeah.
If you're in for a quick movement type of observation, this is really...
I would say the modus operandi of this is that you put it in your pocket.
Yes.
And when you need it, you take it out, you measure, and then put it back. So carrying a 3 kilogram heavy tripod for such a small laser rangefinder, it would be a little bit silly.
As I said, partially.
Yeah, partially.
Okay.
But we do test them also
course.
on tripods, and they work better on tripods. That's true.
So where actually is this target mode or first priority mode needed?
Well, definitely in hunting, and even more than in hunting, in golfing. If you play golf, you need the first priority mode because you always try to measure the distance to the pole with the flag near the hole. So, and it usually is, the common situation is that the flag is in front of the forest or any other kind of a background, and it's really, really small. So it's really hard to take a good aim with a laser rangefinder and really measure only the small flag on the pole. And so for golf, it needs the first target priority, that you don't get the reading of the background, but that you get the reading of the flag. And normally with hunting also. With hunting it happens, the situation is almost always the same. You have an animal which stands in front of the forest, but there is always some distance toward the forest, and if you do a lot of long range hunting, first priority or target mode is a necessity.
To be. What about do all of these laser rangefinders and laser rangefinding binoculars have this target mode or not?
No, not all of them, but all of the more expensive ones do. So if you're buying an expensive laser rangefinder for golf or for hunting, it will have this first priority mode or target mode as a default mode. But if you're looking at cheaper products, then some of them don't have this, and then you get the different readings, usually from the background, not from the target.
Which is actually a shame if you look at it that
way.
This is a very useful mode to be used.
True.
Okay, Fielder, thank you.
Thank you to them.
Okay, I think we covered most of the questions regarding this target mode or first priority mode. However, if you have any additional questions, feel free to write us an email, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Till next time.